welcome back to TimberBorn, and this is either the penultimate or the last episode of this series. Quick explanation of why if you follow or are a fan of TimberBorn and watch some of the other creators that are about, or if you play the game yourself, you might be aware of the Water Beaver mod, which adds a completely new faction to the game, massively changes most of the mechanics, and I desperately want to have a play with that, so that's where I want to go next. But we have a bunch of jobs we need to do on here first. So I've pushed the floodgate up here. I want to be storing water in here, not letting it through, just to run these few water wheels. So there's that. That does mean we need water to get through all of this to be doing the doing. So that might take a little while. By doing, I mean filling our new reservoir and refilling. Actually, we should maybe prioritize replacing or fixing our mangroves. So maybe we will just drop that down for a bit, just to get some water into the mangrove swamp, because that's the most direct way to do that. So put it on fast mode, get that done, get the mangroves refilled. We are going to have to get these replanted. So actually slow the time down a bit, take our time to think. I'm going to need to put in a lumberjack flag, cut down the mangroves that died, and then replant them. We do have a forester there, so that's okay. We can do that easily enough. So let's get those marked for cutting. We have water coming back, which is very nice. Once this gate closes automatically, because it is on automatic mode, I'll then close up these gates. So we can put time back on speed. Also means we're going to get some water in our reservoir, which is also kind of nice. This guy is stuck. Oh, we have some... wait. We have some bad flooding. Why do we have flooding? Or was that just a temporary thing? Okay, it appears it might just have been a temporary thing. I hope. I'm actually going to close that now. And that one. So we can focus on getting water into the mangroves, so that we can then move on to other things. I mean, they are watered now, so maybe we could just go back to having that up very high and see how that all works out. Let's do that. So yeah, I'm hoping that that's not real. Doesn't look like it is. Doesn't look like we genuinely have a leak. Let's go back to unstuckifying you, and they can carry on building this. Such a mess of this. But thankfully, I think they can now build that one, build that one, build that one. That will be done. Right. He is replanting these, which is cool. We just need to remember to go stop them harvesting them. Right. Let's deal with our problems. Problem number the first was water, and this area seems like a really good way of getting water pumping going quickly. So obviously we have water coming out of the water wheel system here, and it comes down, hydrates the farm, and then very quickly comes into this pond where we have quite a few water pumps, but we're actually letting water out, which, you know, is not ideal with the situation that we're in at the moment. We probably want to be, you know, maybe pushing it that way and bringing water in through here. I'm not sure we can actually, but what we could be doing is pumping it out. So we are going to expand the slightly ridiculous pumping network. And I think the way we're going to do that is by, I really want to just make this fit all the way along here. So parts, we need this part anymore? We do not. So let's delete it. We might actually want it for what I'm going to do, but we really don't need it there or there or there. So what I want to do is we are going to put a path here. We are going to put ladders here. And we are going to, keeping dynamite, we're going to square out this corner. Like that. Hopefully they can get to all of that once everything's in place. We are then going to grab some triple high platforms. Come all the way along here. Path. More triple high platforms. Many as we can fit in. And we'll start building more water pumps. We have the beaver power. So let's make use of it. The same this way. We can fit more along here. So we're going to do that. We're going to basically try and fill. I'm wondering if now do that way. It can only fit one set along there. Unless I make that wider. I really don't fancy doing that. I'm trying to drag water pumps and that doesn't work. Do that. Stick the path in. And then I think what we're going to do is, let's wait until we've blown a bit more up, shall we? I think we also need more water storage capacity. Do we need water to go into there? Not particularly. So we could, maybe it's hydrating stuff, just in case. I'm going to use platforms to cover that area. And storage, large tank. I had a comment from Pete about the fact that we really need bigger water tanks, and I think that we need a late game storage that can hold really ridiculous amounts, but it's, you know, really expensive. Maybe it can only be built by bots, or it uses bot parts or something like that, something that makes it much more complex. I wish there weren't beavers stood in this, because I really want to detonate it. Hopefully we don't lose any bots. There we go. Right, and then let's fill that area. Hopefully, no, they can't get to some of that, so I think what I'm going to do is go up and across. So we'll do staircase. Do I need to? I don't need to blow that up, so we could then go ladder. And that'll give him some access there. So that's the next phase of that going on. This is staying dry, I guess, because of the pumping capacity we have here. Okay. Maybe we should... I wonder if we can shoot the water round the other way. Because we've got water coming down here along this little channel. We really need to push more this way. So let's see if we can do that. How's the big bowl looking? That's filling up quite nicely, which is cool. But yeah, we've clearly changed the dynamic with having so many water pumps in here. But we had so many issues with water running out that we kind of needed to. I'm actually thinking that one, we should connect that path up. And two, I should do that and put yet another water tank there. Actually, we could get to that just by going up a set of stairs, couldn't we? That wouldn't be awful. There we go. And there's the drought, 26-day drought. We have 6,000 litres of water stored. And water in a bunch of places. But not as much as I would have liked. And we ended the last drought badly from a water point of view. So, yeah, I guess we're still suffering from that. I guess realistically, we do not want water coming out of here, and we maybe want to be directing the water that comes out of here this way and through here and into here. But the problem is this isn't very deep, so we'd need to build up, you know, the water courseway all the way along here. Now that's only 1, 2, that's at most 3 blocks, and that's not awful. But I don't think it's sensible. So what we want to do is just minimize the amount of water that they can pull out of this area, or maximize the amount of water that they're pumping out of this area, so that it's not flooding off the map. It's kind of the thought. Can we capture all of the water? I'm just going to let them finish that. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that we're just not getting much water through here. It's not good. It's not good. But we do have 7,500 litres, and we have a capacity for 17 now. So, you know, we should probably just pump as much as we can out, so that it's in store and not evaporating. I mean, not much is going to evaporate in 26 days, but the less that evaporates, the better. We can let water out of here. So this is quite a lot of water we can drain out. We might find that there's some work we need to do in terms of land management to maximize how much water we can pull out of here. Like filling in that hole, but there's going to be some we can't get, but we do have a couple of blocks worth of water there that we can let through if we need to, which we probably will need to. That's that placed, so let's detonate that and go again. And then hopefully we can build all of this, and hopefully we can then build a whole load more pumps and pump a whole load more water into storage. But this area seems to be working now. These are storing the food that's growing. It's transferring out of the district, which is cool. So the other thing, actually, before I forget, the thing that I thought about doing is, this is linked up to the main district. We could put a district crossing in here, and then it's right near all of our haulers, which I thought might be a sensible idea. So we're going to do that. We're going to come along here. We're going to put a couple of ladders up and a path, and then another district crossing. And that way we can hopefully, you know, improve our transportation of stuff. So how are we looking up here now? We're still low on gears, which is pretty nuts considering how many gear workshops we have. But it looks like the bot assemblers are all running, so I'm going to pause on that for now and start looking at what we need to... Wow, they've dried that out already. Let's let some of this through then. So we'll see what kind of effect that has on things. So we don't want it flooding. That's bad. Come on. So I might need to desync them and just do one. That's probably a better idea. And just let water out through one of them. Hopefully that's going to make its way along here and into this water reservoir that we were really heavily reliant on at one point, but now has nothing in it, so that's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. And we are pretty quickly emptying out this. In fact, it's empty, so we can probably leave that one, and it's going to be... How many of you is it going to do it properly? Because I know it will bug some of you, although you may not ever see it again. Right, so we can put another one there. We can do the same there. So we need that as well, and we need a path along there. We need them to place that so they can blow it, so I can blow it up and then put those in. And let's just get the... So that gets us... So we could do with blowing that one up, I think, as well. So let's just start that process. That's quite a lot. We're going to have to detonate that, but hey. And then I'm going to go and start working on the next bit of the project. But yeah, we do need to detonate that to be able to pump water, but that is going to give us a whole lot more water pumping capacity. Which is very cool. I'm going to pause those because there are plants dependent on that water. But we have in fact got some water coming through now. So the mangroves are full. This is still flowing out. The game is a little bit stuttery, but so yeah, we've got more water going into storage. If our water storage fills up, I am going to build more. Right. That's built, which is cool. So next job, we have 3 food factories over here. We do have them over here, but we are kind of relying on them. But how many do we have? How many meals do we have over here? Not many. So it looks like we need to up our production of packaged meals. So let's do that. So hopefully they can bring in all the ingredients for those. So that's that. That'll be all. We can get rid of the meal replacement. We need 1, 2, 3. We've really only got 3 of those. Okay. Let's just check in the jobs menu, shall we? District crossing. We only have 3 food factories, so let's build some food factories over here. And we're going to need to transfer power across, but we can put power in the top of these. So I'm going to do 6 of these, and then back to back like that. And then we're going to do a power. We do power. We're going to do that. Then we're going to do a power shaft there, and then we can do a high power shaft there, and that should do that job. So that's going to mean that we need to bring in corn, eggplants, and algae. So let's set up some storage for those along here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stack them. Probably worth remembering that this district is not about it looking nice, it's about it being efficient. And then what we can do is bring the path along here and hook up to there. And then we need to make sure that our districts are importing algae, corn, yes, plants, yep, and this one is the same, and check our new one, and that is the same. So let's prioritize building the stairs. They're probably going to need a platform next to it. Hopefully they can get all of that built, and they've got all of the resources and stuff that they need. Water is up to 12,000 units of water, which is pretty good. Have any more flow coming out of here? We do not, so can we let a bit more out? We got ourselves in a really bad position before, so we do just need to try and get water through into here. So that's why we're doing that. Why did I leave a gap there? I don't know. Actually, that probably means that we don't need those, and we don't need to detonate that, so we can just do that. And that gives us a ridiculous amount of water pumping ability. We no longer have homeless beavers, which is good. I'm going to get rid of one more of those because we have so many excess beavers. That's okay. How are we looking for beaver? fun is the thing, and that's what we're trying to sort today as part of this process of moving stuff. So, who got stuck? Where are you? Stuck beaver. There you are. Unstuckify is such a good mod. Why aren't you connected to... Oh, because I've done it that way. Okay. I did a dumb. I really struggle with these staircases sometimes. Let's try that. Let's give that some medium priority to see if it ends up connected. And get them to do that. That looks better. That looks better. So our food factories need to be bots and need to be 2 bots. Do we have 2 bots in the other ones or just 1? We do have 2. Okay, cool. So just need to get the rest of the ingredients in for them, and that'll be good. So that's these hopefully up and running once I botify them. Technical term. To make bots work in. So that should be all of those producing stuffs. Hopefully fairly quickly. So I'm going to pause the ones over here for now. I think there's one more packing plant, but yep, there it is. Okay. Paper I'm going to pause because we have paper being made in the main industrial area. Okay, so now we need to look at what the next job is that we want to move. And I think it's ferment. We need 2 coffee breweries and 6 fermenters. I'm going to double the number of fermenters as well. So, food, coffee breweries. I think these will fit here, and they'll take power along. And then fermenters we could put over here because we can do the what I think of as JC the Beard pattern, which is pretty efficient. You don't waste very much space at all. And we're going to do cassava, soybeans, mushrooms, cassava, soybeans, mushrooms. And that means we now need to bring those in. So again, we're going to do a medium white house for soybeans, mushrooms, and cassava. And we'll need to do another one of those just to help them build it. We've got plenty of water over here. Hopefully that will get done. Now we'll be looking over here. So I guess we've got all of the water out of here we're going to get. So I'm going to crank that back up. Ready? I guess having a drain here is kind of useless because it's going to send it out. We really don't want. Right, that's that insanity bill. I could have nudged those over 1, but it would have looked weird. I could blast that out. Let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Right, we are going to demolish those and that piece of path. planting. Right. What are we doing for food in our farm? Because one of the other things that I thought would be sensible would be to change the farm to bots. But I might not do that now. So, fermenters make bots. So not only are we moving, I'm generally trying to increase our production capacity. So we are short of algae rations, so we have algae, we don't have canola oil over here. Okay, easy fix. Easy fix. Storage, medium tank, canola oil, and we will add, or does it add it automatically? It does. So come on, build this, guys. Build it super quick. It does need gears, which is, we are building up some gears. So we've got, we have so much set on corn, but nothing on eggplant. And eggplant also uses canola oil, so yeah, we do need to get this brought in pretty quickly. If you would, gentle beavers. So we did their water thing. Oh, we've not done these. So power flywheels, large flywheel. Right, there we go. So that one's going to fit. So I guess we need to delete the path there. These look so cool when they are going. I'm hoping that they're going to connect to each other through that, and then we're going to hook them into the power network. We still need canola oil, people. Canola oil, always import, always import. Do we have canola oil down here? We do, but I guess what I should be doing is pressing our own canola oil up here. So into food, oil press. They're going to take power. I need a couple of them, really, don't I? So, one, two, half. Not the neatest, but maybe we can put something in there. Maybe we could put some chargers. That probably makes sense. There we go. So with that being done, we are going to need to bring in canola. So let's again update our distribution, and yeah, they do flow it across, which is cool. So that's good. Our packaged food is coming out, isn't it? Yep. So that's good, and they have some to eat, so that's good. Coming out of this side as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do a large warehouse there and make that for packaged food as well. We're now now we're missing mangroves. Are we missing mangroves over here? No. Are we missing mangroves over here? We are not. So, okay, actually we need to cut trees and off and not cut down these trees now. Cool. And then actually we can get rid of the lumberjack flag. Maybe we just put another gatherer flag on there. We can now go into here. Go to our District 1. Not Dermenters, fermenters. We can pause those, and the food factories are paused. Coffee breweries are made, so we probably need a holding tank for coffee. And we need to be bringing in coffee, and we need to be exporting processed coffee. There we go. Oh, cool. We have some canola oil now, so hopefully these are going to start working. So we've done coffee. They're hopefully going to get that done. We're still short of gears, which is ridiculous. Yes, we could build more. I guess. Actually, let's do it this way with a gap so we can get power down to it. Yes, and then we're going to do similar to what we did over here. And we're going to go power, straight power shaft, high power shaft. And make sure those go to be bots. Awesome. Okay. Hopefully they're going to boost their production a bit. Coffee needs me to put bots in the workers. So let's go through and check that, shall we? Industrial zone. Let's just check that everything except the engines is on bots. The engines can stay on beavers because they don't do anything, because the haulers take care of that. Yep. That will have power once they've built this. Cool, so let's go in here and go to District 1. And coffee brewery, let's pause those. And the oil presses. Pause and pause. Paper mills paused. Printing presses. We'll go for 3 of those. Go. Bot you. We actually somehow still have enough bots in here, which is pretty insane. Over here we have food and water, but maybe not as much as we would like. Hopefully they're making the meal replacements. They're just not getting through or getting eaten as soon as they come through. I'm going to delete these. You can delete that. What's that one? Wood workshop. We have those up here. I think we're okay for those. Right, that's going to go. Those can go. That can go. Explosives factory can go. That can go. Go. That can go. Go. Some of these we're going to have to rebuild more of back up on the industrial area, but for now, are we not powering that? Okay, so you can go. You need to run to power that. For some reason, it's not. I guess because I've been deleting stuff merrily. Probably what we want to do is come along here, delete that. Corner. My power shaft. Oh, we need to come along one more. Power corner. Straight power shaft. My power shaft. There we go. Now we're going to replace a bunch of this with fun stuff. I know. I need to leave that for now. And now if I pause these, that stays powered. So they can go. Let's use this approach. There we go. So they're all working hard. These are all built. So we are probably needing more, even more planks now. Need to get power into this bit. Delete that. Delete that. Let's see if we can bring power from underneath. Cool, so we have coffee being brewed now and hopefully being brought across. Yep. I'm thinking that we need even more district crossing capacity. So we're going to sort that. I could look at using the train mod, but at this point, I don't think it's worth it. So, well-being. We have the carousel, which is here, which is a big beastie. And we're going to put one of those there. And I think probably we need to think carefully about how we're going to get power into that. What we could do, a bit random, is use a couple of universals and one of those. And then probably unpause that and that, so they build that first. What else do we have that's fun that we haven't built yet? So we've got carousel, we've got the Ferris wheel, another pretty big building, but and we can delete that now probably, and that maybe terraforming that. Medical beds we don't seem to be using, so that's cool. Well-being, Ferris wheel. There, we could put 2 of those in. Let's delete all of this stuff that we don't need anymore. And we can terraform that in. We've still got wood, still got food, although some of the beavers are hungry. They just need to eat something a bit different. That's done, so let's unpause that and that. And I think by doing this, we can do a second carousel there. And then path around that. So we'll rejoin up the path. We need to take power out of the back here. And power. And start doing that. The sensible way to do that would be to put some stairs there. And can we connect? And there we can't. Then we can do power there, there. There. Corner piece. Straight pieces. So we're still running some of the industry over here that we really don't need to be, but we'll get to it. We will get to it. That's a lot of hungry beavers because they have no food. where is all our food? So basically, they're sat waiting for mangroves to make food. And yeah, we have a whole load of hungry beavers. We have a stranded beaver. Let's unstuckify you. And do that and that. Not sure why I'm building those because we have water come through there, but they're hungry, but they've got food. I don't get it. Do not get it. Oh, this is struggling again. Right, let's put in landscaping, dynamite, that all out. We can put some more water dumps in there to keep this hydrated. Because otherwise that's going to dry out again, and I really don't want that. These are all short of power. Why are you all short of power? We have power. You have chargers. Why are you not charging yourselves? Okay. We've got power grid there, haven't we? Let's do science charging station. We're going to put some chargers down here. They seem to get stuck down the bottom here quite a lot. So there we go. That might help. That's far enough, so we can go water dump there. And I'm just going to let those run for now, actually. What is going wrong with our... It's the mangrove fruits. And that's because we lost all our mangrove fruits. Thanks to the last drought. So what we need to do, I think, is be exporting more food. I'm actually going to switch on exporting all of the foods. Hopefully that will help. Yep, we'll see if that helps. We have 8 days of drought left. We do have water left, which is a plus, so that's good. could you come build this, please? I guess. Why are you in power saving mode? Why aren't you making gears? Going to unpause some of these. I'm going to unpause one of those and see if that gets going. And see if that helps. Come on. And you can all charge yourselves up because you're all just stuck down here without charge. Just doing your jobs. So I guess what I could do is that could be deleted. That could be deleted. We could shorten the path along there. And we could build another bank of chargers down here. See if that helps. So why is there no power in this? Going along here, along here. Oh, because it's not connected, because I'm a dumb. I'll build that quick. And that will give these chargers power. I believe. Yep. So they can all now hopefully come and recharge themselves. Excellent. And I guess this seems to be a reoccurring issue. We could do that as well. And just have ridiculous numbers of chargers down here. Yeah, we are having deaths from hunger, which is not great, but we do have too many beavers, so, you know, let's not mention that. That is... Okay, that's a problem, isn't it? Let's disable that and do that for now, so that the water we put in stays in for these, because we need to get more water in here to get these things working. So the carousel now works. So hopefully they are going to work on some of these. All those hungry beaver signs. Not good. It's not good. They're bringing food through here. These are just stuck waiting for mangrove fruits. I think if we were sticking with this, we would need a much bigger mangrove forest. It's got water, so if we prioritize that by haulers, hopefully they don't have to go so far to get water. They're still building that. hopefully they can. Come on, can you guys please put more water through here? I guess we're down to 1,000 water again. And we have nowhere really to pump water out of. We could let water out of here. So this is the biggest colony that I've ever had, and things are getting tricky again. And it's slightly annoying that I now want to move on. And I get that some of you might suddenly get frustrated that things are going pear-shaped and I want to do something else. But maybe we stick around for another couple of episodes to sort this out. But I don't know. So those are in. So let's delete that and power. Because these are really cool. So why didn't I put a three-way there? That was dumb. Don't answer that. How are we doing over here now? Cool, our bots are re-energized. That's good. We have 31 spare bots here. And we have 50 spare bots here, so we can move 81 bots into here. So let's do that. Oh, no, we need to go to a district centre, don't we? So that 31. So cool. And 49. So let's just do 50 because we'll no doubt build another bot pretty quick. Cool. So I want to have 105 spare beavers. I want to try and reduce the number of bots. I want to try and reduce the number of beaver jobs now. So let's start by making our excessive number of builders all beavers. The coffee brewery is paused, so it's 65 still. Bot part factory are those bot assemblers of those. Coffee brewery is going to go. Deep water pumps. We have a lot of these. 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 17, 18. And some of them are, and some of them aren't bots. So 41 left. Go to the other end of the screen. Water dumps. Let's make all of the water dumps. And Pepper Shack, printing presses. Some of this stuff is going to go, obviously, but 32. We are now out of water with 3 days to go. That is awful. We are going to have so many deaths again. Not a lot I can do about that. But hey, they've got fun, you know. That's what's important. I bet they... Oh, I didn't put it in. if we don't look over there, it doesn't exist. No, printing press. We exporting books now. We should be. We are not. Export books, ways. That would help. That's bots. That needs to be bots. That needs to be bots. That needs to be bots. We're short some bots now over here, but we'll soon get them made. That's not a problem. Oh, let's hook this up because it looks really cool. Cool, we are cutting down our own lumber over here now. Looks like we could do with some more lumberjacks when, I guess, when we've got the beavers to do it. Or the bots to do it, sorry, because this is all bots. Let's just stick a couple more there. They should, yeah, they should reach most of that. Awesome. Because there's no point having these sat around not cut down. We are getting close to filling up our wood storage, so storage. Because we do get through quite a lot of logs over here. So. Still have no gears. This is crazy. And there you go. You can see these are starting to store power. And they rotate, and they have these really cool contra-rotating gears inside them. So yep, that does have power. So we can now bring power under and back up. Awesome. So our packaging plants are still sat doing nothing. Our beavers are all thirsty. Our mangroves have now dried out because we had no water to give them. Oh, it's all going so well. I am going to open these gates so that as soon as water comes in, it is going to be available. So, did they just get a flash of water? Or am I... No, it's just dark. Dark's good. I can't see how bad it is. That's not a thing. How are these guys doing? These guys are also all thirsty. So, yeah. Can I not put a water pump up here? I should do that. Water pump. And do we have any? We don't have any spare beavers over here, but that can be addressed by high plains minimum 26. And you can pump water out of there. And yes, I get the irony that we have a water pump and a water dump. We've not had too many more deaths from food or lack of. They've got a swimming pool still. I working on? I was working on it. See, look, they're getting to ride the Ferris wheel. No one's visiting the Ferris wheel. They're all thirsty and hungry. And worried about dying. Well-being. Let's ignore the top of the well-being. It's going to be awful. Lidos, carousels, mud baths, Ferris wheels. We have some carousels and some mud baths. We have some Ferris wheels. We have Lidos. We could do with more Lidos, maybe. But we don't have water, so that is an issue. I wonder if we could make this area into a pool. When we do have water. How big is a Lido? One. I think we could get 2 along there. Yeah, we could. Get 2 along there. So let's blast out that. Maybe that. And we could get 1 in. No, we couldn't. Let's blast out that. 0.7 of a day until water comes back, and we test out my theory about faster water regrowth with this monstrosity. So this district has 7 spare bots, so inventors can't be bots, bots can't be inventors. Hydroponic gardens. 4, 7. There we go. And then we can do well-being, Lido, there, water dump. And maybe we could do a few showers there as well. We're losing some to thirst now, but not to food at least. Good. The drought is over. Power network's holding up. Let's try and shortcut getting water coming through here into here. And see just how quickly we can go from 11 water I'm wondering if it will be enough that we can even flood this area. Or whether the water pumps will suck it all up before we even cover it. And that kind of looks like it's the way. But we're getting water in, which is cool. So I can put that back up now to 1.5. I think it might have been on 2. I'm not sure. But they are all pumping now, which is good. Water from this is going to be blocked and pushed this way. Over here, water is going to flow as soon as it is deep enough. and come through this way and rehydrate this. So hopefully that'll be okay. Beaver numbers are dropping a lot, but that's okay. You have a lot of beaver vacancies. But, you know, I guess that doesn't matter. How are we doing over here? Yes, we're still going to be short of mangrove fruits. Do you know what I'm thinking? You probably don't. So it's kind of a silly question. You see these are getting quicker. Cool. I might build a new mangrove forest. Hopefully if we don't run out of water, this one will be okay. I mean, it was sufficient. It's now not. I'm thinking of turning this square into a mangrove forest. So I guess we would need a forester and a few gatherers and then some water dumps. So we could probably do... I was going to put some industry here, wasn't I? Because that's why I did that. But I think we need to do this. I really do. Right, let's let them get that placed. Okay, this is rehydrated. So we're up to 1,000 water already. Okay. That's pretty good. It's not quite pumping all of the water out that's going in here. But it's pretty darn close. Water has not made it through to here yet. Water is flowing through here now. So that's good. And we are going up and hopefully close to closing the floodgate here. I'm going to pause those. They're a manual job. Yeah, we're just going to have to let this flow through because we need to recover. So I think I'm going to say this is not the last episode because things have not gone well. And we do need to recover from this pretty dire situation that we've got ourselves into. So... yeah, definitely need to be finishing on a better note than this. We are getting water through. Yay. And we haven't had the drought warning yet. And my computer has locked up. Hopefully that will recover. There we go. It has recovered. So I'm going to start getting water in here now, which is good. We've got water coming through from this side as well, which is also good. We haven't had the drought notification yet. Equally good. I'm going to start increasing the height of this so that we can start to store some water. And I am going to not do anything with that yet. Maybe we should. Maybe we should let some water through into there as well. Because it is at least finished now. And it would be nice to have some water in here. Okay, we have a lot less yellow bubbles, which is good. These guys don't have water yet. You should be pumping harder. They are, yeah, they're supposed to be importing it, so... Okay. I'm kind of wondering whether we should shortcut across there with the water. We have a lot less beavers. But I think that's no bad thing with how things went. So we're going to do water dump, water dump. And we are going to do a staircase. And we are going to fill this with some mangroves. And we're going to make these bots, because otherwise they don't work. And we are still short of bots down here, but we are making more, so that's okay. Oh, things are improving. Things are improving. And we are getting a slightly longer drought, which is quite nice. Not drought, wet season. That would be the word. Our mangroves are all now hydrated. I want to build even more water tanks. I know we didn't fill our capacity last time, but I'm hoping we will this time. I guess if we had more bots, we could do all bots in the water pumpers, but... Okay, these have water now, which is good. I think this should be higher. There is some water in here now. That's new. That's new. There are some mangroves. You are a lumberjack flag. You don't need to be there. You're going to become a gatherer flag. Because we need to be gathering these mangroves as quickly as possible. Or mangrove fruits. Everyone is pumping. We are up to 8,500 water. How's our swimming pool looking? We are so short of beavers that we can't actually repopulate them. I wonder if we need to place a few of those. I think we're going to also put in over here now mangroves. That seems to be our problem. It really amazes me how you change one thing and it just cascades and it changes so much. And there we go. We are getting a 9-day wet season. I'm going to run to the drought and then we will come back next time and hopefully do a finale where things aren't so rough. And I am almost achieving my, in fact I am, well, I'm achieving my goal of not letting any water out. It is filling. So that's a thing. No, yeah, also save. Thank you. But I'm wondering if we're suffering from not having beavers to do some jobs now because we had so many die. And we've gone from home no spare beds to 300 spare beds. Pretty ominous. Pretty ominous. And if we can fill this, we could put Lidos all around this. But we actually need to have the water flowing to fill it. So, and this is slowly filling up, but it's so big. That's what she said. This is actually getting water in it now, which is way more than it did before. We are up to 12,000 of our now 20,000 water capacity. I'm just hoping that, you know, we can really recover properly next time. Now we're being held back a lot by lack of mangroves and canola oil by the looks of it. We might need more canola presses, so we could put some of those along here. Or more oil presses. In fact, if I... Oh, that is a universal power shaft, so I can probably just stick that on top of there. Make that a bot. So we're still catching up on our bot production as well from my mega expansion, but... I've just realised that was actually, it's going to be okay. It just means the power shaft is going to be in the water. That's fine. Water dump there, and parts and stairs, staircase there, and plant mangroves there. Excellent. And you can hopefully, once the stairs are in, you can plant all of that. That's another nice little pocket of mangroves. They're not going to solve the problem, but they're going to help. This felt like so many. I mean, I guess we need to make sure that we are prioritizing those. You can be paused. Again, we need to be prioritizing the gatherers. I think you can be paused. Because we have mangroves, they're just not gathering them. And we do have, so we have some mangrove fruits. So we just need them to be coming through here now. So I think what I want to do is put in a small warehouse. Have that be mangrove fruit, so it's near here. Decent water flow. We've actually got a decent amount of water in here now. Nice. This is almost up to 4.5 deep. I'm going to push that even further and just see how much water we get in here. That is a thunderstorm. And that means that I need to end because my dogs do not like thunderstorms. So I'm going to call it a day here. We'll be back next time. We will try and get everything stable again, everything happy, and wrap it up. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. Any comments, questions, or suggestions, stick them below. I'm sure there are lots of suggestions. And I will see you next time.